1, 2, 3, go.
Waiting for my favorite day of the week. I'm in the sun, but no one sees me. I see, I feel everything around me, while the rest of the world just watches TV. And all I have is enough to get by. Who needs weekends with Thursday on your side? Why can't we both forgive and try a new way? We can both live life like every day is Thursday. And I have enough to get by. Now who needs weekends when Thursday's on your side? And we laugh, and we cry, we hold each other every night. Take a chance, and we can try to live Thursday every single night. And all I have is enough to get by. Who needs weekends when Thursday's on your side?
Namaste, salutations, and good vibes. It's Thursday, it's 9 o'clock, and it's Thursday Night Vibes with Master Rochi and Kate. Good
Hi.
evening, Kate. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm very chill.
Very chill. Hey, you know what? I'm feeling groovy,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you are chill.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start off this fresh show, and, this is a special show. Did you know that, Kate?
Really? Why?
Really?
Could you elaborate?
I will elaborate. We are now able to stream on multiple platforms. So this is kind of our beta test tonight for two of those platforms. It is Facebook, and we are currently streaming live on YouTube. So for everybody, you can catch us now every Thursday nights on YouTube, and that's where also our old shows are now archived. So if you want to go back and watch an older episode that you may have missed or liked, we have them available on YouTube. So our next thing will be Instagram when we get the opportunity. We're working on it. We have some software issues, but hopefully those will be worked out here shortly, and we'll be on multiple platforms.
Technical difficulties, if you will.
Yes. So what do you think about that?
I think it's awesome.
I do
Gives
too.
more availability for our viewers.
Users?
Viewers.
Yeah.
Viewers.
Ah.
Because not everybody uses Facebook.
No, this is true, despite what everybody thinks.
Not everybody uses Facebook. So.
No, and we want to be able to reach everybody on a platform they are comfortable with.
Yes.
So, Caitlin.
Hey.
Do you happen to know this week who sponsors this wonderful show that you are on?
I don't know. I just woke up from a nap. I've slept since then. So.
Yes, and we are lucky to have you out of dreamland. So, Master Rochi Gardens, that is who sponsors our show. And you can check us out at masterrochigarden.com and our wonderful line of products. We've got some really exciting new products that will be out shortly. We have a salve that's coming out, and we have a toothache remedy that's also coming out that seem to be very popular.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out for that.
Sounds good.
Very good.
I'll have to check it out.
You will. You will. And you'll probably be checking it out while we're, doing some of this stuff.
Ooh,
Uh,
a tester.
Yes.
Matt, I do have something to say, and also for the viewers.
Yes.
For what it's reading for me, the frame rate is pretty low. So, for the viewers, if it is glitching or lagging, just let us know.
Okay.
For what I'm seeing, it's glitching or lagging a little bit.
Waylon is Waylon, our producer, aka Highway X Murderer. Wanted me to put out that if our videos are glitching or not running right, please message us so we can address this. Again, this is kind of a beta, so we're testing this out, and let us know if there are some video issues.
Do you know what I just realized?
What did you just realize?
The acronym for Highway Axe Murderer is HAM.
Ham?
Ham.
Ham. What ham?
Way ham.
What ham? What ham?
Oh, God. No.
Oh my God, run, it's Wayham.
Dang it.
And something that I think I found this very interesting. I hope our viewers will too. There are major outlets that watch Thursday Night Vibes.
Obviously.
Yes, and you know how I know this?
How?
Because last week, well, I guess the best way to do this is Waylon. Can you
Show us the clip.
show us this clip here, please?
Show us.
Absolutely.
We're intrigued.
Wonderful. And as always,
Birds aren't real.
what? Pardon me?
Birds aren't real.
So what are they?
What do bird truthers believe?
Every single bird in the sky is a robot. The United States government basically massacred 12 billion birds, beautiful living birds, using crop dusting airplanes flying over the states over the course of 40 years. And as the real birds died, the robotic drones rose. Now we live in a world where there's 12 billion robotic birds watching us every single day.
Sir, we do not put on things we can't verify.
Well, obviously we do. So we want to, we're happy that we're leading, some of the news networks with stories. Caitlin, thank you for inspiring this. But there you have it.
All I have to say is I had a lot of non-believers,
Right.
But-
Well, I think you still do.
but it's backed up now.
Right on. Well, we've got some other wonderful stuff coming out tonight. Well, yeah, we had it advertised, and I think that we should just get to this. Our guest tonight is Pierre Davis of Euphoria Eats. Super interview with him. You're going to dig it. And our musical guest tonight is Roaming Mosaics. And these guys do some spaced out, a guy does some spaced out, far out, trippy shit, man. So I think you're going to dig our musical guest. So, hey, Waylon, can you get us that interview with Pierre, please?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. good evening. You know what? We've got Pierre Davis back with Euphoria Eats. And what you may or may not know, Pierre was our first real guest when the show first started. And he gets to do another first tonight because we are streaming on multiple platforms this evening. This is our first time. So we couldn't think of anybody better to share this honor with than Pierre. Pierre, thank you for taking time and coming in and visiting with us.
Any day, brother. You know that if you need me, I'm there. Every beck and call, man. Your family, you know. I met you on last year, and the vibes were good. So I know that you have a good heart and you mean well. So with that being said, I'll forever be by your side, buddy. So happy to be here on another first. Excited
Namaste,
about it.
my friend.
Oh, yes,
Namaste.
sir.
Hey, well, share some of the big news that you've
Oh,
got
man.
going on.
Okay, well, on the 13th of May, I'll be back in Atlanta for the Southeastern Hemp and Medical Cannabis Convention. So it's going to be from May the 13th through the 14th at the Cobb Galleria. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll be a part of a veterans panel, a Veterans for Cannabis, a panel, and explaining all my trials and tribulations with dealing with the U.S. military as well as the VA, and me trying to advocate for cannabis for people that's as like myself who suffer from PTSD, anxiety, disorders, and things of that nature. And then after that, I told you earlier about I'm a part of a cohort sponsored by Parallel, Netta, and the Black Cannabis Magazine. This is a big, like a major deal here, okay? Because you have these big MSOs, and they want to give back, you know, to the minorities in this industry, as well as the disenfranchised of this industry. So their way of doing this is giving us a cohort, and it's all being hosted by Todd Hughes and Brandon J. Wyatt. These two guys here, they know what they're talking about. So basically, they're taking all the top entrepreneurs and CEOs within the United States of America, and that flew us out to Boston, excuse me, a couple of weeks ago. And so they're going to go over our business, see how they can help us and how they could make us more profitable, how to scale us up a little bit more, and just give us better connections throughout the industry. Unlike you get some of the big people who have the millions of dollars, but you have us, you have the entrepreneurs who really love this, who really want to give back to the community, and we just don't have any outlet. And so they're offering us an outlet within this 6-week course to get our minds, our bodies, and our businesses on the right path for success.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. You are very fortunate to be a part of that group, and I couldn't think
Yes.
of a better person for them to include.
Well, thank you, brother.
As everybody knows, I am crazy, crazy about your barbecue sauce, but you were telling me that there's something something new I need to try.
Yes, man. I've been in the lab again. You know me, I love to feed people, right? So I was
Right.
thinking, I said, so what could I do? So I have a total of 13 condiments. So I said, well, I need to do more in the food industry. So what I'm doing now is I have some TV dinners. I have 3 TV dinners that are made right here in the good old state of Louisiana. So we're going to bring you the Louisiana flavor, all packaged in a TV dinner infused with 250 milligrams of CBD, or in some areas where legal, THC. So, and I mean, I'm bringing you homemade jambalaya now, not the stuff that you buy in the box. This is homemade from
Right.
scratch. And I'm going to bring you homemade mashed potatoes and gravy with smothered hamburger steak. Like, it's just these hearty foods that you don't get up north, out west, out east, only in the South. I want to give those to everybody within the United States, and I also want to give it to them medicated.
Fantastic.
Yes, man.
I can't wait to try it because I used to pass through Louisiana quite a bit. I had some relatives that lived down in Shreveport before they moved away, and down at Grosse Tete quite a bit, passing through on, I guess that's 10.
Yeah, I-10.
I-10, and yeah, I'll tell you, love the food down there, but something important I learned. is if you like it, don't ask what it is.
No. You can never ask what it is because it might be something that you be like, I mean, what now?
Right,
But
right.
but within our parameters here, I would only serve chicken, beef, and pork. That's it.
Right.
Nothing else. No wildlife. No gator. I may have one with the alligator though. Alligator jambalaya sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
God,
it
it's so
does.
good. Yeah. So, and that's my fourth one now. So thank you, Master Roshi. Now we have a fourth one now. So we have an alligator jambalaya instead of the chicken and sausage one. So I mean, so it's just been a whole thing of us growing and getting our business to be able to go up to any market and say, hey, we're here. We have all the foods that you ever need, and we also have TV dinners and condiments. So it's something that we don't have yet, but it's moving towards food now because it's a better way of ingestion, a better rate of absorption within your body is through eating it, not smoking it. So I think that as people get on board and get more smart about cannabis, you understand that when you consume something and you eat it, you'll get way better high, a way better euphoric feeling. So yeah.
Right on. Right on. I agree. Hey, now we're going to be back for the second half of our interview with Pierre Davis. But first,
Can't
we
wait.
have a great musical guest. I mean, these guys are fantastic. This guy's fantastic. It's called Roaming Mosaics, and let me read you this little write-up about him. Roaming Mosaics is a project from Simon Detheridge from Midlands, UK. Roaming Mosaics are making the spaced out music inspired by the wonders and mysteries of the universe, surfing the boundaries between dub, trip hop, ambient, and psychedelia. The mission to upshare an uplifting sense of awe and at the incredible accident of our existence. You guys are going to dig them, and we will be back in just a
Why is this happening? To try to understand how the universe works, to understand the evolution of the universe. X-rays are light at extremely high energies, and they're found in regions where there's extremes of matter at high temperatures, super strong magnetic fields. Neutron stars might be in a binary system, might get their energy from gravity. A planet in another galaxy. Is that amazing? Amazing. Supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies. Normal stars, magnetospheres, are something we've been trying to understand for decades. Surface of this star is like 10 billion people per radar. Oh my. Supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies. Supermassive black holes, millions of billions of solar mass. Magnetars are called that because we think their magnetic fields are 10 to the 15th Gauss, 1,000 times more than a conventional neutron star. At those field strengths, the physics changes where you have to worry about quantum electrodynamics. What happens to propagation of light when magnetic fields get beyond critical? How do these beasts produce all this energy? I realized at that moment that I was the only person ever alive that had ever existed that knew the feeling of awe. Why is this happening? A star exploded. Is that amazing? A planet exploded. Oh my. A planet exploded in another galaxy. Scientific
Hey, I hope you guys dug that far out sound of Cathedral Scientific by the Roaming Mosaics. Simon is incredible, man. But we're back with Pierre Davis. And my friend, you've told us all about the exciting new stuff that you've got going on, but we may have some people in the audience that are not familiar with you or your product. So
Right.
why don't you kind of reintroduce yourself? You've already said that you're a veteran. What brand is that?
Army, buddy. I was in the Army. I did a tour in Iraq. Was the most frightful but exciting experience of my life. Serving your country is another kind of sacrifice that a lot don't understand, and a lot need to understand. Because I feel like that if everybody had to serve, you have a better appreciation for this thing that we call America. Yeah, man, yeah.
What unit were you with?
I was with the 8A mics, and I think it was the big red one. We was attached to them, and we was a lot of attaching overseas because you have to go in and fill a spot of a unit. So I was with the big red one. I remember that vividly, and then a whole lot of other subsidiaries thereafter after we got in country. So it's kind of like whatever, just hop in, grab my gun, grab my ammo, let's shoot, baby, and let's get it.
Right. Well, now I know why they're putting the patches on Velcro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I mean, literally, if you're already there and you get a change of command, you literally switching your patch to something you don't know nothing about.
Right.
You're like, oh, okay, so now I'm learning the unit now. Now you have to understand, have to learn all the personnel, etc. So it's like a kid switching to school almost. You know, you have to get to know everybody.
Right. Well, I was with the first Cav.
Okay.
One of the last units that still had helicopters. They were when I got out, they were starting to transition everybody to Bradleys, and I said no.
Bradley fighting vehicle, yeah, man. But those things are bad. Those things can have a lot of capability. I can tell you that. The things are awesome on the inside. You swear that you're in a sci-fi movie, man. You have all kind of technology in there. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, they showed it to us and all, but I really dug flying, man. That is a unique experience, and I hated that they got rid of our air cab unit.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, but hey, brother, thank you for your service, and
anytime.
go on and tell us how how you went and became the man you are with Euphoria
Oh
Eats.
wow. Well, where do I start? So when I got out of the army, I suffered from a lot of depression and anxiety issues. And I never got help for it. I say, just how any man would say, I could
Right.
handle this. I could do this. But the whole time I knew that I needed help. So I finally got the help at the VA. They did an amazing job with getting me back to where I am now. I used to be a sociable individual, uh, even more so than I am now. But I'm just
I'm
haven't
just
got
like,
back to that, right?
yeah, you're pretty sociable.
I know, right? But I was just like I was like, I loved everybody. I wanted to be around everybody. I wanted to be in everything. But now I'm just kind of like I pick and choose where I go. But anywho, so after I got out of the army, and they give me all this medication and stuff, and of course it wasn't agreeing with my stomach, so I had to go and find an alternative way of medicating myself. Probably can't say the word medicate, but I had to find another way of me treating what I thought was wrong with my body. So I tried cannabis for the first time. I said, "Man, I don't want to smoke weed because I'm thinking, the hot iron pan with the eggs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?" So I'm thinking that, but not knowing the hidden benefits of this plant that the Egyptians used, this plant that every civilization has used over the years to treat all kinds of ailments. I had to go and relearn what this plant I could do for me every day. So I started out, I was just doing catering and competition cooking. So I was winning a rib show, steak shows, just best all around. I cook. I'm naturally gifted at cooking. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get into the cannabis industry. So a buddy of mine, he gave me a call, said, "Hey man, I have a niece and she has an ailment and she needs help with this oil and she's taking." I said, "Well, what kind of oil is it?" He said, it's I think it was a CBD oil and something else. I said, "Well, send me a jar." Had a 5-gallon bucket of barbecue sauce that I made for a wedding at the time, but I had it just left over. So I got the mixing, and you know me in the kitchen, if something don't taste right, I have to fix it. So I
Right.
fixed it, and I got all the nuttiness of the cannabis out of the plant. So after I did all that right there, then I discovered they had a thing called distillate. I said, "Oh my God, all of this for nothing." So,
Well, you
so
learned a new skill.
exactly. So I did that, and I just started out with just my barbecue sauces, and then everybody was asking me about my hot sauce, and I incorporated that one as well as the other 11 that I have not been yet released out to the masses. So, and that's how it kind of started. It was a necessity for me to find another way because I don't like smoke. So I didn't want to have to smoke everything and get it all over my face, on my clothes, in my house, etc. So, and then I discovered the benefits of ingestion of eating it, and I said, "Wow, I could get all of this out of that." So it was kind of a no brainer. Nobody was doing it, and if there was, it was just a mom and pop shop. And so I said, well, I'm going to be the first major a CBD brand out here that offers infused condiments and TV dinners, and that's how it all happened. It kind of just unfolded from there.
Wonderful. Man, that is just that is
Yeah.
a great, great story. So, how is Euphoria Eats doing? I mean,
We,
are the people digging what you're putting down, man?
yes, man. I've been traveling my behind off, man. I've been to Boston, Atlanta, DC, New Orleans, Oklahoma, all over Texas. So it's like every time that I put this into anybody's mouth, they fall in love with it, right? They're like,
Right.
"Man, this is great. Like, how can I buy this?" So I point them to the website at www.euphoriaeats.com. I point them there, and they go there and buy their bottles, and it's like a small campfire, right? And it's spreading now, right? Now it's a
Right.
forest fire, and now it's forest fire is spreading into other markets, into other places. Now I'm getting a lot of speaking engagements because a lot of people have curiosity about cooking with cannabis. A
Right.
lot of people don't understand the benefits of cannabis. Like, I'm a walking guinea pig. I didn't know nothing about cannabis until I started I consuming and writing down all of my ailments and what it helped and what it didn't help. So I can personally tell you my experience with eating this stuff and cooking with it, and I'm pretty good at it. You've had some of it.
Oh, yes, I have, and I want more.
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
So, uh, what is the greatest barbecue state? What state loves Euphoria Eats
Oh
the most?
man. Well, that's okay. Let me let you in on a secret here. Okay, let me let you in on this secret. So I was born in Houston, Texas. Okay,
On?
but I've been most of my life in Louisiana. My family is from Louisiana, so it's kind of like I'm split in between the two. But that makes the best combination of a cook because I know how to barbecue and I know how to make Creole food. I know how to make Cajun food. And so it's kind of like I can do all of that right there. So I would say, oh man, like it's tough. It just depends on the dish. Like my auntie, she makes the best chicken salad in the world, like better than anybody's ever. But I feel like I'm the best cook. Like I feel like I make the best steaks, I make the best ribs, I make the best everything because I take my time with it. But Texas is known for their brisket and their barbecue. Louisiana is known for their barbecue and Cajun food. I would
Right.
say it's out of Texas and Louisiana. It's I mean it's I dead heat if you ask me. I'm sorry. I can't pick. I cannot pick.
All right. Well, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I figured you were going to say Indiana. By far, it is the best
I
barbecue
never
state.
well I've been to Indiana. I told you when I was in the army I went to Edinburgh. I was there for 3 months and I was did a little bit of training there. And man, it's like nothing there but skunks everywhere. You're like they were scared. I'm like I've never seen this many skunks in my life. Like they're everywhere. But I really enjoyed all my time in Indiana, especially Indianapolis. It's a lot of cornfields there too. A
Oh
lot of
yeah.
cornfields. I thought about the little movie, Children of the Corn, when I saw the corn. I'm like, where's Malachi? He's here somewhere. but
Yeah.
but other than that, man, you know.
Right on. Hey, Pierre, I
Uh,
wanna thank you for coming on, and you're always welcome. We're gonna catch up, brother, and
Anytime.
do some stuff together. I can't wait.
Uh,
But give everybody that website again.
at www.euphoriaeats.com. EUPHORIAEATS.com. Euphoria Eats. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can go and add me, Pierre Davis. I'm the cook. I know what I'm doing in the kitchen and in those pots, and in every bottle is love. Beautiful love.
And I believe that because you are a beautiful person, my friend, a
Well, thank you
beautiful
too,
person.
sir.
Uh,
Hey, I can't wait to hear from you guys and hear the next act.
right on. Well, hey, thank you and have a wonderful evening. And we will be talking to you soon.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thanks. Hey, that was Pierre Davis. Super beautiful guy. Definitely check out his products. They are absolutely delicious. And that's at euphoriaeats.com. And also, hey, check out Simon and Roman Mosaics. Uh, you know, great sound. That album has 3 versions, and what you saw was the number one version. But they have one without the words, and they have another remix. It is just great. I love each version of that song.
Would the one without the words still be considered instrumental, even though it's techno music?
Yes, without the words, it is instrumental.
Just checking.
All right, very good.
Just checking.
Uh, with that being said, oh, pardon me. Want to talk to everybody for a couple of minutes. Well, first, we always stress that cannabis and CBD and cannabinoid mixes be used safe, responsibly, and you be educated. And before you start any CBD regimen or a cannabis regimen, you should talk to a qualified health professional.
Or can a professional, right?
Or can a professional. Exactly right. Because these can be wonderful medicines, but you have to make sure that you are using them correctly at the correct dosages and for the oils and dosages that are, proper for you, because
Yes. Everybody's different.
everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different. Everybody needs to be treated different. Unlike Big Pharma, that one pill fits everybody, and you all get to enjoy the multiple side effects from, each. I heard this, that each pharmaceutical out there has an average of 70 uh, issues with them.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah. You've got your side effects that are more common, and then you've got your like rare side effects, like the side effects that rarely ever happen. But like, take antibiotics for example. Like, I don't think I've ever met a person that didn't get diarrhea from taking antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very common side effect of antibiotics.
And that is very interesting that you mentioned this, because we have a cold and flu formula in development. All of our stuff is all natural. That will not kill off the bacteria in your stomach.
Which is good.
But it will.
It's a natural remedy for colds and flus.
Yes.
And the overuse of antibiotics in America is what created MRSA.
And that's why we are going back to good herbal remedies, and we are adding the beneficial cannabinoids and making a blend that is just, I'll tell you,
good for the soul.
Good for the soul. If you can't pronounce the ingredients, you probably shouldn't be consuming it.
No.
Yep.
Agreed.
I want to talk to everybody about two issues that are in legislation. One is the MORE Act, and this has been passed several times from the House to the Senate. It sits in the Senate right now, and we are providing a link on our website at masterrochies.com, masterrochiesgarden.com, who, by the way, what does that make you think of when I say masterrochiesgarden.com?
I don't know. I'm still kind of hungry.
Well, why our sponsor. And tonight, we're going to talk about our Golden Medley blend. And this is 3 cannabinoids. Do you know what 3 are in our Golden Medley?
CBG. CBD. I said CBG. CBD.
CBD, you're absolutely correct, Caitlin.
I said CBG,
yes,
so I feel like I should get points for that one before you even started cueing me.
CBD, CBDA, and CBG. And why did we pick these? Because of the anti-inflammation that CBDA especially provides, all the benefits of CBD, and CBG as a mild mood booster. So it is a good all-around daytime oil, helps with some of the aches and pains, and gives you a mood boost on top of it.
I like to have my mood boosted.
Yes, you should have your mood boosted. And, okay, we'll just leave it there. But we provided a link on our website so you can click on it and support the MORE Act, or ask your senator to support the MORE Act. It is on our website. It is also in our link tree. So please, and this is through National Normal. If you are not a member of National Normal, I would really, really like you to check out and become a member. They're doing some wonderful things for all of us, and they could really use the support. So go there. And we also have another one that is the Safe Banking Act. It is also in the Senate. And this one is a little bit different because I think this is like the 6th time the House has passed this and sent it to the Senate. Now the Senate has drafted their own bill called Competes, and it does not include the Safe Banking Act. So this other link that we have, it lets the senator know, please include Safe Act in Competes. If not, the Safe Act is really important. Do you know what the Safe Act is?
No, I was going to ask you.
Okay.
What is the Safe Banking Act?
Right now, it is very difficult, if not impossible, for people in the cannabis and hemp industries to use traditional banks.
Right.
So a lot of dispensaries are cash only, and that creates a lot of risk right there.
Yeah.
But then everybody that they pay, they have to pay in cash, and it's just very dangerous. And small companies like ours really have to find alternative financing because of all of the rules and regulations, and we work with hemp products.
Right.
So it's very, very difficult to get financing to, be able to do different transactions. Thank goodness, we're not under the cash only.
Yeah. Well, because cash only seems kind of archaic just to be cash only. Usually the only businesses that I know of are cash only are either shady businesses or every once in a while you'll find a good mom and pop diner that's cash only. So it just seems rather archaic to hold businesses to a standard of using cash only.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legal business, but they can't use the banking system.
Yeah.
It makes
no
sense.
Almost seems like an infringement of rights.
Don't get me started on rights. Don't get me started on the government, because
the government's doing some fuck shit right now.
Yeah, I'm a libertarian, and I believe that there's far more that joins us together than separates us. And I'm sorry, both of the major parties are kind of a disaster.
Oh yeah.
And they won't talk to each other. Neither side has all the answers, and neither side are always wrong. And there's some great ideas that are being floated around there, but there are so many just petty issues.
Oh yeah.
And they all want to take our freedoms away.
Yeah.
Democrats and Republicans are both, no matter what they say, chipping away at our freedoms.
Yeah.
Government is way too large, way too intrusive. There's some serious changes that need to be addressed for us to keep our freedoms and the way that our founders thought we should be living and able to live.
Did you hear that they're talking about taking away flavored cigars?
Yes, menthol is going to be outlawed.
Not just menthol, like flavored, Swishers. Swishers, you know how Swishers has their sweets line?
Uh-huh.
They're talking about outlawing any flavored ones of those as well.
Really?
Yeah. And when I heard that, I was like, what, are we living in communist America now?
Well, we're starting to live in a country that government knows best.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. So please support NORML. Jump on the website or the link tree and click. It just takes a couple of seconds. It takes you right there. It asks a few questions and you're pretty much done. But this could go a long way to help cannabis and hemp legalization across the country. That's what we're all wanting. That is one of the things that brings us all together. Believe it or not, 80% of us across the country agree that there needs to be some type of reform with cannabis laws.
Most definitely.
So we need to get this done so we can really help some people.
Oh, yeah. Like, people are out there hurting because they don't have access to legal cannabis right now. Can you imagine how many people are in pain right now because they don't have access to legal cannabis?
Many.
It's not fair.
And, they are keeping us from our medicine.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Very good. I am so happy that you agree. Now, who sponsors the show?
No clue.
No clue whatsoever. And not only about who sponsors the show, but trust me, many other things. Master Rochi's Garden, please check us out. MasterRochi'sGarden.com. Drop in, say hi, give us a like. It really helps with our analytics and helps gets our products out there. Speaking of our products, our beard oil is on Amazon. And you have to scroll down a little bit, but you know what? If you can, stop by Amazon, view, like our beard oil. Again, that really, really, really helps us out. We love it when you purchase our product, but if you can't purchase a product, then give us a like, give us a share, and that definitely will go a long, long way.
It helps the cause.
It helps the cause. It helps our small business.
Well, and if you guys are like us, we use Amazon a lot. So, if you're ever just on Amazon perusing, be sure to check out our beard oil.
Yes. Yes.
I peruse Amazon a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I buy stuff I don't need on there.
Yes. Yes, you do. A house full of Amazon boxes.
Oh, yeah. My cats love them.
Well, yes. Yes, and that's a whole nother story.
Sometimes I just get on Amazon and find something to buy for the box for the cats because they send nice sized appropriately sized boxes for cats. If you're not a cat owner, you won't understand, but there is a right size.
I have to agree, and because I have several of the furry companions myself.
There is a right size. Amazon usually sends a pretty good size. It's about perfect.
Well, I think we've had a wonderful show tonight. Anything that you would like to say?
I'm just tired of the government taking our rights away.
Well, me too. And I think a lot of our viewers feel the same way.
I don't want to get too controversial, but that's all I'm going to say.
All right.
I'm getting tired of it. About tired of it.
And working on a musical guest next week, but we do have an interview next week.
An interview?
Yes, with Alana Cohen, the pop publicist. You'll definitely want to check her out. And we will be getting back with you on the musical guest.
Da 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 da.
Da, 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 da. So, do you want to say goodnight, Kate?
Oh, why? As always, I'm not doing the hand motions. As always, peace, love, and good vibes.
Peace, love, good vibes. Good night, everybody.
1, 2, 3, go.